Opening the hood, you do have a 3.5 liter V6 engine. And this engine pushes out about 205 horsepower at 231 foot-pounds of torque. So talking about the engine, it's actually a really powerful engine. I've taken off the line a couple times, not really hard, but slowly, and I gotta say it picks up pretty quick. Like I said, it could probably improve with a better transmission. That's my opinion though. But overall, just driving it daily, it's a very smooth engine. A couple problems here and there. The valve cover gasket is leaking. Over time, it heats up, and now it's probably really hard, and it's starting to crack a little bit. So I'm losing some oil here and there, and I'm probably burning some too due to the heat from the engine. I'm probably gonna get it replaced soon. I just don't have the money for it right now, but like I said, hopefully soon I get that replaced. Maybe a couple other things here and there. Another thing about the hood, the gas shocks on the side that supports the hood are pretty much worn out, so they don't actually work anymore. I get a little stick. You guys probably can't see it, but it's towards the right, and I propped the hood up with that. In the front, you pretty much have your basic halogen beams with another halogen high beam. Got your side running lights, signal lights, and of course fog lights. And I have driven with the fog lights before at night just to test them out, and they do make a big difference by lighting up the road a lot more. I'm going to demonstrate that for you guys real quick just by turning them on and show you how they work. I'll quickly light up the rear real quick. Some basic things I forgot to mention. It of course does have 4-wheel disc brakes and ABS. Also standard front and passenger airbags. Unfortunately no side airbags or any for the rear. And so the standard exhaust equipped with this car, it's nothing special. I just wish that the pipe was actually faced upwards where I could probably add a chrome accent to it, but fortunately it's face down. I probably have to do some alterations in order to change it. Overall, the sound of it, it's fairly quiet, but it's got a low note to it, which is pretty cool. Sort of rumbles here and there at times. Alright, also going to quickly show you guys how the gauges light up at night. A really nice red color, sporty looks, and still keeping the luxury of it. A couple complaints I guess about it is towards or on the speedometer, it says unleaded fuel only. I just don't see the reason why they light that up. There's really no use for it, but I guess they decided to do that. And then towards the center console, you have your HVAC controls, a little light ring for the key. I guess also a darker look at the rear tail lamps. Alright, so coming to the conclusion about this car, right now it's at a current mileage of 88,784. I've gone through a number of problems when having the car. At some point in time, we had to replace the heater core. That cost us about $2,000 to fix at the original dealership. Of course, it could have been done for a lot cheaper. A couple other things, like I was talking about, the valve cover gasket needs to be replaced. It's leaking a little bit. I recently had the brakes serviced. I got new pads and resurfaced the rotors. That cost me about $400, but the mileage, I think it's not bad for just having them replaced not too long ago. Tires, these are the second set of tires. A couple other things, let me see what else has been replaced. I think the battery has been replaced about twice. Recently also the alternator was replaced. The original one started to die out. It wasn't charging out the battery. You could actually see some lights appear up on the dash, and that could warn you about that. We got a remanufactured one, not original Bosch, but it gets the job done. So overall, for what it is, it's I guess a much more different car than the average sedan out there, because usually I go out a lot and I don't see these on the road. Why? I don't know. I guess for the price of how they retailed, it's not really affordable. Are they reliable? Not exactly. Compared to a Honda Accord, Toyota Camry, those are much more reliable. They can, work over so many thousand miles with less maintenance. I mean, these can do it too. I've seen a couple on Craigslist that go past 200,000 miles. Maybe even more if you maintain it and all. But the majority I see of Mitsubishis on the road are rather beat up, worn out, and not that nice, other than the Lancer Evolutions and more of their popular cars. These are, I think, more popular in Australia and some other places, so that's pretty cool. I wish I could join them, but fortunately I'm here in California, which is still pretty cool. I like it here. Oh, and fast quick thing I did not mention is the rear spoiler. The top side, it's a little bit oxidized. I can't really show it to you guys, but it's it's revealing a lot of scratches, so the clear coat has pretty much worn off. It's not too noticeable, but when you look at it at an angle closely, you can definitely see the oxidation on it. Other than that, the rest of the paint of the car is still beautiful, and I plan to keep it like this or even in a better shape. And so yeah, this is coming to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know. I know I probably left a couple of things out here and there, so just anything, let me know and I'll try to reply to you as fast as I can. Other than that, thank you for watching.